Christmas, everybody. It's 3 a.m. Christmas Day. There's people out early. Been called out on the EPD. It's a Lincoln Navigator. The reason I flipped the camera on, it's an impound tow, but it's all... Well, I'm hitting some bumps here. Sorry about that. It's impound tow, but it's also, for some reason, sitting in the middle of the road. So it makes me think it might be wrecked or something, too. We'll find out what they're doing up here 3 o'clock Christmas morning, why they weren't in bed, snuggled up. Sugar, with visions of sugar plums dancing in their head and all that crap, you know? Be there in just a minute. I'm down here by the college, just so you know. And there they are, there. Usually they're off to the side of the road if it's just a DUI, so. Yeah, they're right in the middle of the road. They're in the middle lane. There's 3 lanes on this side of the road, and they look like they're in the middle lane, so find out if it's wrecked or what they've done up here. Or maybe they just stopped there because they were drunk. So I'm pulling up on the scene. Well, I've got it loaded, and they, speaking of loaded, you guys might notice too, I'm not in my truck tonight. I'm in an actual extra cab unit. My truck earlier tonight, something went wrong with it. It might be the catalytic converter, I'm not sure, but it wouldn't accelerate, it wouldn't go over, like 45 miles an hour, and it seemed like the exhaust was getting hot too, from what I could tell, just the smell and the way it looked. So that's why I'm in this truck. Just to give you a rundown, we'll make a vlog out of this instead of an accident, because this car was not involved in an accident. What they were doing was they got stopped. Apparently the police had saw them earlier at a store right down the street from there, and a bunch of party girls come rolling out of the back just drunk as could be, you know, and they ended up stopping them because it was just, you know, it was strange looking. And come to find out, the driver was just smashed. He was just loaded about as bad as you could get. I asked the police officer, you know, why he was in the... They weren't in the middle lane. They were actually in the inside lane by the bus lane there is where it was. It looked like it was in the middle lane, but it was in the left lane. And he says that's where he stopped. He actually put it in park after they stopped him, and then he took it back out of park, and it started going forward on its own, like he wasn't even pushing the gas. Like he didn't even know what he was doing. That's how bad he was. Thankfully, he's off the road now. When, you know, it's bad enough when you've had a few drinks, but when you're that bad, when you don't even know where your gear shift is, that's really bad, you know. So, I've been on all weekend. I've only done like 3 calls. Well, Friday I did more than that, but since Friday night when I came on, I've only done like I've done 4 calls, and 1 tow, and I think the rest are jump starts and lockouts, being the holiday weekend. So that's how that goes. You never know what's going to happen. I'm by myself this weekend. For some reason, I ended up the only person out here. So, I doubt if you can even see me right now, but I'm the only one on this weekend. So, it turned out that I couldn't go out of town. We can't leave town because we don't want to miss our local tows and our police calls like this one right here. So, I had to stay in town. I missed a couple out of town, not anything major. It really wouldn't have been that much money anyway to go out of town. So anyway, I just thought I would flip the camera on, do a little vlog here, tell everybody Merry Christmas, and hope you guys have a good one out there, a safe one. We've got snow moving our way. Probably won't be long. We're going to have some ice and snow on the ground, and you know what that means. There's going to be a lot of towing then. I don't really look forward to it because it's so hard to get around in it. We get a lot of calls, but it's hard to get around. We can't get around any faster than anybody else. So anyway, again, guys, Merry Christmas, and this is Gordy, and I'll see you in the ditch.